Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be covering Man Mountain Marko. He made his very first appearance in Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 73, that was released in March of 1969. His real name is Michael Marko, and he's a powerful human mutate that stands 6 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 270 pounds, having blue eyes and dark brown hair. Although it must be noted that if I'm not mistaken, he's currently considered to be blind. Nevertheless, Marko was mutated by scientists of the Maggia and Fist, as well as extreme steroid use. Due to these so-called enhancements, Marko would be considered as having low-level superhuman strength and durability, not to mention moderate superhuman stamina. And the Man Mountain used his enhancements to be a criminal enforcer. You see, he did become a slightly notable figure in Marvel Comics whose tumultuous life and career weaved through the lives of numerous other heroes and villains. We first see him as a young street thug in New York City, with his early life being marked by petty crimes and a desire for power. But one day he would have a fateful encounter with Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, who himself was at the time distracted by his Aunt May's illness, and therefore easily dismissed Marko's attacks. This easy defeat became the catalyst for Marko's obsession with strength. Determined to never feel powerless again, Marko turned to bodybuilding and a career as a bodyguard, setting himself on a path of increasing ambition and infamy. Marko's pursuit of power eventually led him to the Maggia, a criminal organization that augmented his physical abilities through genetic engineering. His newfound superhuman strength made him a formidable force and a trusted lieutenant of Silvermane. And during one of his very first assignments, when he was tasked with stealing the Lifeline tablet from the Shocker, Marko crossed paths with Spider-Man yet again, suffering another defeat. His efforts to unlock the tablet's secrets brought him into conflict with Kirk Connors, and later Spider-Man disrupted Silvermane's rejuvenation process. Despite his enhancements, Marko consistently found himself outmatched by Spider-Man's ingenuity and determination. Throughout his career, Marko clashed with a variety of heroes, not to mention several different Spider-Men. But when Marko would target Big Ben Donovan, the Heroes for Hire would intervene, culminating in a battle against Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Though Marko's strength posed a challenge, his defeats at their hands became a recurring theme. He would go on to also join forces with other villains, including Nightshade, Stiletto, and Discus, but their schemes were thwarted by the Heroes for Hire as well. Marko's growing frustration with his limitations led to dangerous choices, such as using horse steroids, which temporarily increased his strength, but also exacerbated his mental instability, as well as occasionally affecting his health. We'd see Marko's criminal career go on to take various different twists. He was hired to assassinate Jessica Jones, a mission that ended with his humiliating defeat and arrest by S.H.I.E.L.D. But later attempting to reform, Marko pursued a brief stint as a singer, even touring Europe. However, his penchant for violence resurfaced during a drunken altercation on a flight, where Dazzler had to subdue him. Then going on to align with Hammerhead during the superhero Civil War proved another misstep, as Iron Man and S.H.I.E.L.D. dismantled their operation. Now, under Norman Osborn's reign as the head of the Hammer organization, Marko was employed as an ATF agent and tasked with hunting the agents of Atlas. Yet once again, despite his strength, he was no match for Namora or the Uranians' teleportation abilities. Likewise, his encounter with the dragon, Mr. Lau, seemed also to end with his demise. But Marko reemerged as a part of Boomerang's Sinister 16, and later crossed paths with Miguel O'Hara, aka the Spider-Man of 2099. Marko's interactions with Spider-Man 2099 were especially brutal. We'd see that he was tasked with guarding Tempest Monroe, Miguel's love interest, and Marko displayed both his cunning and his recklessness. Their battles showcased Marko's persistence and desperation for relevance, though Miguel ultimately bested him on multiple occasions. Even later, further augmentations by the Fist Marko's strength would grow, but his defeats would continue, cementing his reputation as a powerful but flawed enforcer. In his personal life, Marko's legacy extended to his estranged daughter, who inherited his superhuman strength. His threat to claim her actually prompted Judith Court, his former partner, to seek protection from Moon Knight. And this would lead to Marko's grisly defeat in the Myrmidon prison's underground fighting ring, where Moon Knight brutally blinded him to ensure his family's safety. Even after receiving cybernetic eyes from Black Spectre, Marko's trajectory remained one of struggle and defeat. His repeated clashes with heroes like Moon Knight, various Spider-Men, including Miles Morales, and the Heroes for Hire painted a portrait of a man whose quest for power and recognition often resulted in his undoing. So, despite his enhanced physique and unwavering ambition, Man Mountain Marko serves as a cautionary tale of strength without direction and ambition without wisdom. Now, for his powers and abilities and his influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Man Mountain Marko a rating of 5, which is an enigmatic rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to The New Sage.